Some chase success through passion, others through practice. Elon Musk worked through time. LeBron James worked beyond it. One built rockets, the other built repetition. But the real question isn't how high you aim, it's how long you can stay focused when the noise begins. Today's story is about that endurance, about the science of focus and the discipline that sustains it. In a small town lived a boy named Rian and his family. His parents had only one dream, that their son would grow up, do well in school, and build a life of his own. But Rian's dream was a little different. He wasn't just a good student, he was a brilliant basketball player. Everyone in college knew his name. Teachers admired him, and his friends believed he was destined for something great. Yet deep inside, Rian was torn. He knew the importance of academics, but basketball, that was his heartbeat, a voice that kept calling him to the court every day. Can't I do both? He wondered. Can't I be great in studies and in basketball? He wanted to make his parents proud without giving up the game he loved. But the truth hit him slowly. Balancing both was harder than he thought. Nights turned longer. Books opened. But his mind stayed on the court. Even in class, his imagination dribbled between hoops and applause. And soon, the results began to drop. Grades slipped. Friends moved ahead. Rian was stuck in between two worlds. One night, he came home with his report card. His parents looked worried. Rian stood silent, head down. Inside him, a quiet storm. It wasn't just about choosing one dream. It was about learning how to hold on to both. Late one night, exhausted and anxious, Rian sat by his desk staring at his books. His phone buzzed. He opened YouTube. While scrolling, one short reel caught his eye. A calm voice said, "You can succeed in both if you find the place where focus and discipline begin to strengthen each other." The words hit him like lightning. He didn't understand it fully, but he felt something. Maybe there was a system that could help him improve in both study and sport. The next morning, Rian went to meet the man from the video, a neuroscience professor. The office was small and filled with sunlight, green plants by the window, the smell of coffee. And behind the desk, a calm, composed man whose presence itself felt peaceful. Rian told him everything, his dreams, his struggles, his falling focus, his parents' hopes. The professor listened quietly, then smiled. "Rian," he said softly, "I want to show you something." He handed Rian a glass filled with water and a burning candle. "Walk 10 steps, he said, without spilling the water or letting the flame go out. Rian tried, but within a few steps, the water spilled and the flame went out. The professor smiled gently. "You see, the mind can't hold two directions at once. When you try to save both, you lose both." Then he said, "Now, walk again, but only with a glass of water." Rian tried again, failed many times, finally succeeded. Then the professor said, "Now, only the candle." After several tries, Rian succeeded again. The professor smiled. That's focus, the ability to stay with one thing at a time. But focus alone isn't enough, because it's a momentary skill, not a lasting habit. Rian frowned. Then what's missing? The professor explained, "You've focused, Rian, but not in a habit loop. Focus works through dopamine bursts, short-lived motivation. But when you repeat the same action at the same time every day, your brain's prefrontal cortex starts recognizing that rhythm. That's called habit loop activation. At that point, two systems in your brain, the reward system, which makes you feel good, and the control system, which keeps you disciplined, begin to work together. That harmony creates what I call the cognitive consistency loop, where focus and discipline start to strengthen each other." Rian sat in silence, understanding. Focus wasn't a trick, it was a rhythm, a daily pattern that turned intention into instinct. From that day, Rian changed. He created his rhythm. Study first, at a fixed hour. Basketball after, no skipping, no shortcuts. At first it was hard, then it became natural. His mind adapted. Focus wasn't effort anymore, it was habit. Weeks turned into months. Rian's grades improved, his game soared. And soon, he became the best player on the college team. At the end of the year, he topped his class and received an invitation to a national sports training camp. One morning, he received a message from his mentor. "Now you see, Rian, When focus becomes your tool and discipline becomes your habit, balance stops being a struggle. It becomes your nature. Ryan smiled. No pride, no ego, just peace. He once believed focus was everything. Now he knew. Focus starts the journey. Discipline keeps it alive. When both walk together, a person goes beyond his limits. Success doesn't happen overnight. It grows, one disciplined day at a time. Focus gives you the spark. Discipline keeps the flame alive. If this story moved you, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. And if you believe that small steps create big change, join our journey. Like the video, subscribe for more stories like this, and let's grow together.